Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is just such a day for healing. Today is such a day for remembering, remembering who you were, remembering who you are, re- with a note of who you are becoming. So let us go ahead and lean on in. We're going to take one hand and put it on our chest, and we're going to take the other hand and put it on our belly. And we're going to remind ourselves that today it is safe to soften. Today it is safe to soften because when you start doing the inner work and actually looking at who you are remembering yourself to be, three things came to mind: courage, freedom, and strength. And they came to mind this morning because it wanted me to remember who I am, what rests on the inside of us that is dying and longing to come forth. So I sat there with these three words, and I was wondering, in today's economy, looking at everything that's going on, do we still possess those three qualities of courage, freedom, and strength? Do we have what it takes to move forward, to stand in our truth and rise and speak up? Do we have the courage? Do we have the fortitude to go inside and see the gifts that our ancestors have left us? When I look at the world today, me being a Black woman, and I look at how our history is being erased before our very eyes, I wonder, do I have the courage to speak up and speak truth to what is going on, to what I know to be true? And then oftentimes I find myself going within and looking at my ancestors and how they fought for the freedoms that we have today. They fought with such courage. They fought with such pride. They fought with such a resilience that makes what we're going through today seem minuscule at best. Then I remember that I stand on those very shoulders, that even though they are trying to erase the history, they are trying to erase what my ancestors have built, they can never erase the gifts that my ancestors left on the inside of my body. I look around at the freedoms that we hold today. I realize that freedoms are not fair, nor are freedoms free, but they deserve our courage to go inside of ourselves and to dig out the wisdom, the jewels, the inheritances that was so innately built on the inside of us, so that we can continue to move forward, so that we can continue to not be blurred by the capitalist society that exists today, but be able to walk forward in what we design as our own birthright of freedom. I ask myself the question, when did I get so used to coloring inside the lines that I may have forgotten that creativity exists outside of those lines? Courage and strength exist outside those lines. So today, for our meditation, I ask that you sit inside yourself with your own mission, I ask that you sit with your own cause and see how you are taking courage to fight for the very things that exist on the inside of you. When we want to see change, it doesn't just come from sitting around and doing nothing or sitting around in the comfort of what appears to be safety. Your freedom exists in the ability to fight, in the ability to have courage, and the strength to move forward. Your home depends on it, your happiness depends on it, and dare I say, your wealth depends on it. So, with that being said, we're going to go into our breathwork session where we inhale for 4 seconds, we hold at the top for 4 seconds, and we release for 6 seconds. Let us begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Return to your normal state of breathing. As we walk into our present moment of now, I want you to remember that you are so much stronger than you see. The weight that many of us are carrying, we don't have to carry it alone. When we lock in and we raise our voices, change happens. As we move as one, strongholds are brought down. At this time, let us gather our intention. Let us put our intention right here at the forefront of our minds. Let us take a deep inhale and blow it out, for we are blowing it out over our world. We are releasing control. We are releasing manipulation. We are releasing forcing things to happen. And we're welcoming, allowing. We're welcoming in surrender. We are welcoming in delight. When we think about putting our happiness, when we think about putting our dreams on the forefront, it takes the courage to go within, to start practicing the excavation of the tools, of the resources, and of the gems that you have on the inside. In our world today, we see AI coming and taking a lot of things from us. One thing that AI can never take from you is your perspective as the person that you are and your creativity to express. In these days, it's requiring something different from us. It's requiring a voice that used to remain silent to speak up. It's requiring our talents to move and shift and do something different in order for us to still thrive in this nation. So, as we go into silence, if you are unsure what those gifts and talents are, I want you to ask a question in your soul: what do I have to offer? I want you to ask, what do I have to offer? What is my gift? You are built for much more than you see, and you can handle much more than you think. I'm going to set the timer for our 5 minutes of meditation. I want you to let the thoughts come. Not going to fight. We're not going to refuse. We're just going to keep focusing on our inhale and our exhale of our breath, knowing that the breath is the very anchor to our soul, to our spirit. Find a comfortable place to sit. I will bring you back when our 5 minutes has ended. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today, I want to leave you with this. We need more of your gift in the world. We need more of your light in the world. And I realize that sometimes it may be difficult or new for some of you to pull out those things you know that exist. It may be difficult because of maybe experiences that you've gone through to speak up, but you are worth fighting for. The life that you desire to live is worth fighting for. It's worth speaking up for. It's worth allowing to come forward. The more you sit in silence, the more you develop your own practice, the more tools and resources not only do you give to yourself, but you give to all of those around you. I love you so big. I want you to know that you are an unrepeatable miracle. And the first miracle came when you stepped foot on this earth. Live out loud, be bold, express who you are so that we can see the divine light that rests on the inside of you. The divine light in me loves, honors, and chooses the divine light in you. Namaste.